I'm honored to be up here talking to you in front of all of you and esteemed gentlemen here who know far more than I am. I'm the least of the dervishes, so I apologize for any shortcomings I may have. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. This month holds great significance for me, for all of us, of course, because it's the birth month of our Nabi Pak, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's also the month that I accepted Islam more than 40 years ago. And people it's the number one question I get. People want to know, how did you come to Islam? I don't really say it, I don't mean it as my own. It's nothing I'm particularly proud of, but I'm seriously grateful to Allah for having led me to this deen. And an old man in the masjid last year said, you should not be embarrassed, because actually when you tell us your story, it increases our iman. So astaghfirullah, and inshallah I offer it simply for that. I live in a town in America, in a state called New Mexico, like New Jersey, New York. We like to say it's not new and it's not Mexico, but it's between Texas and California anyway. It's a very beautiful town, most famous for its Native American or Red Indian Pueblo that is there. They've lived there for longer than 1,000 years. So, and I had some difficulty, I had a difficult childhood, so I was on my own at 13. And one of the families in this tribe took me in and took care of me, just to see me through that difficult period. And it was a tourist area, so people come there, to visit the place. So one day I saw a group of people with turbans on their head, with pagri, and I thought, this is an interesting group. I'll go see what's up with them. So I went and introduced myself to them and said, hello, where are you all from? Because you have such unique dress, And they said, well, we're from Pakistan, mostly. So I said, mashallah, that's great. And they said, are you from here? I said, yes. They said, oh, you're a Native American? I said, no, I'm not a Native American. I'm not a Red Indian, but I'm an orphan. And they've been taking me in, And they said, mashallah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was also an orphan. And I said, who is Rasulullah? So they started telling me the seerah and the stories of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And I wanted to hear more, so I gave them their own personal tour around this pueblo. So as I was showing them this unique place, they were telling me these unique stories. And I knew where they were staying in town, so I decided, hey, I'll go hang out with you guys later this evening. And alhamdulillah, that evening I took my shahada. And one man, his name was Abdul Latif, who was my witness, one of my witnesses, he shook my hand and said, now you're not an orphan, you have family all over the world. So alhamdulillah, I was briefly there studying with them, and through a series, that was when I was 13 years old, and when I was 15 years old, I was given the opportunity to go to Pakistan. And a friend said, I have a one-way ticket for you to go to Pakistan, and a person that you can stay with for a moment there. But how you get back and when you come back is your own thing. Yeah, you're up to you how you get back. I only have a one-way ticket for you. Do you want to go? And I said, yes, Bismillah, I want to go. So alhamdulillah, I went and I studied with Sheikh from Kashmi, and I was there for a brief amount of time, and then went to Pakistan Sharif. Alhamdulillah, and I met so many Jews there I had on my 16th birthday at the Darbar Sharif, and there I met a Sheikh, Imam Suleiman Tansi, and he impressed upon me a great deal about the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he said, you know, we're planting seeds in you now on your 16th birthday that you'll only know about after you're 50. So I was like, okay, bismillah. I ended up staying in Pakistan for over 3 years, almost 4 years I was there. Alhamdulillah, I came back to the United States, got married, raised a family. All my sons are all Muslims. Alhamdulillah, they have children of their own. And so they're like, brother, you can go, you know, do what you want. You know, we're all good here. So I'm like, alhamdulillah. But about 5 years ago, I was having, you know, a difficult time. I don't have to tell you how difficult it is in the world of Islam now with all this crazy Islamophobia stuff. And it was difficult for me to just keep up my spirits. You know, I was really the only Muslim in this one town in Taos, New Mexico, northern New Mexico. And just by an amazing turn of circumstances, and Allah, of course, has a plan, but to me it was just random. I ended up meeting Sahibzada Asma Mahrabi. And we got along really well quickly, and I had invited him to stay at my house, and it was a beautiful meeting. And he said that there's so many spiritual places around here because it's a beautiful area, and the Pueblo is there, and there's Christian churches and Jewish synagogues, and there's even a Hindu mandir there, and on and on. There's things like that. And he said, where is the masjid? And I said, Baba, I'm embarrassed to say there is no masjid. I'm really one of the only Muslims in this town, so I pray at home, and that's it. And he said, well, Habib, it is important for you to go out and tell people about Islam so that you can make more Muslims. I said, I don't exactly know how to do that with all this, you know, craziness going on. He says, you are a lover of Allah and you love to sing praises of Allah and Rasulullah. Do that. Show people the love that you have in your heart for Islam and this noble lineage. And I said, Bismillah. He said, grab your duff and let's go to the town square. Town, we call it the plaza, and I took my drum and we started singing La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. And slowly a group of people gathered around, and some of them I knew, most of them I did not, and we were just doing a zikr, playing the daf, going La ilaha illallah. And I was singing some knots that I know in Arabic. And after we were finished, a few people came up and said, what was that you were saying, that we were all saying? What was that La ilaha illallah thing? I felt something. And so I don't have to tell you what it means, but I started explaining it. And I started talking to these people, and alhamdulillah, a few of them, 3 I believe, became Muslim right there on the spot. And in the 5 years that I've been with Sahibzada, we haven't counted, but for me personally, in this town, as I do this, I do zikrs, public zikrs, and we have maybe 2 or 3 dozen people who have accepted Islam in this place just in the last 5 years. And this is what I've noticed. As things get stranger, as shaitan gets more bold and doing what, and we know we're in some type of time of the fitna or something, something's going on that hasn't happened, and well, you know, this is getting more crazy and more crazy. What we didn't really realize as Muslims is Allah's mizan. Allah puts iman in the hearts of those who don't know anything about Islam, the Jahiliyyah. And they are drawn genuinely to Islam without even knowing. They just want to know. They're thirsty for this knowledge, and people are coming to Islam. As I explained to them, you're probably 95% Muslim already. And then I explained the 5 pillars of Islam in a way that they can understand. You believe that there's some type of God, a supreme intelligence. You believe that there's something that you should do, you know, on a daily basis to remember this God. You also believe there's certain people who have come, we call them prophets, and they come with this message. There are inspiring places to go to. All these things, and there's certain things we can do like fasting to improve our... I just go through the 5 pillars of Islam, and I say, look, you're probably doing these things already. There's just, when it comes down to it, a slight difference between what I believe and what you believe, and that is really a matter of dietary issues and personal hygiene. And we say our prayers in Arabic. That's about it. We do wuzu, we do ghusl, we know these things about tahara. And we don't eat pork, and we don't drink alcohol, these things. And most of our prayers are said in Arabic. Other than that, and they're like, wow, that's great. Well, how do I become a Muslim? And I said, well, all right. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, and boom, there you go. We have such a group there that I'm at a loss. I was at a loss to how to teach them. Because when you become a Muslim, I don't know if you can appreciate this, when you first become a Muslim, you don't know anything. You don't know Fatiha, you don't know wuzu, you don't know anything. You don't know how to... Arabic, what's that? So we have to start from scratch with these people. And I was also saying to my peer, I don't know what to do. So he says, no problem. We're starting, and we're just reestablishing a facility, a center in Pakistan at Kishtian in Bahawalnagar. In that area, we are renovating an old 150-year-old building, and that's our center for teaching. Because most of these people have come and they say, we want an experience like you. We want to go to a Muslim country and hear the adhan, and I'm encouraging them to come to this place. So we're setting up these centers so that we can have an active place to teach them. And inshallah, after we have a certain critical mass, we'll have a center also in America. This is our intention. We've also set up a sajada there, as people can gather. It's just a simple place to pray and gather. There's no roof, there's nothing. It's just open in the beautiful nature. So, we're taking small steps in order to increase this presence. And it's genuinely, that's the good news, it's genuinely happening. People are coming to Islam in a way. And so I invite you all to the same thing. Let people see your love for Rasulullah. These people are thirsty. And talking about water and showing them the glass is useless. Give them the water and say, drink. Here, drink. Don't worry, but just drink. Drink this water. Quench your thirst. And Bismillah, let Allah take the rest of it. It's up to Allah anyway who becomes Muslim. We just want to stand in that light and guidance that is our Deen al-Fitr, our innate path. And that's what these people are responding to. It's already in them. Their iman has been awakened by something that we can't completely grasp. And only Allah knows that.